Good morning, we'll call this meeting to order. Young County Commissioners Court, session of regular meeting, Monday, January the 8th, 2018. It is 9:31 a.m. Make note that this meeting is posted in the manner for the time required, that all members of the court are present. If it's convenient, please stand. I'll read this in pledges. You'll bow with me. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for this day and for the many wonderful blessings you bring to us. We're grateful for this nation, for this state, for this county. We're grateful for the opportunity that we have to serve our constituency and our citizens. We pray your blessings upon this meeting, upon those that protect our freedoms and those rights and privileges that we've come to know and love so much, whether they be foreign or domestic. We ask that you forgive us of our many shortcomings and that the things that we do are in the benefit of those citizens and in accordance with your will. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. Please be seated. First order of business is public comments, announcements, presentations. These are no action items. I don't have anything listed previously, but I will make one comment that we had a copper line burst on our roof that goes to the district court heating and cooling unit. It was tied into our water circulation system, our boiler and chiller. It was found by Brian late Friday. He had notified Zach, and they came back in on Saturday. They were up there, and that's what they did the first thing Saturday morning. Repair that, and they did a really good job. They need to be thanked for their extra duty and for the ability that they had to make the task without going to third party. Everything worked out good. We're back up and running. Our part for our primary boiler or the framework should be in maybe today. Charles Beeman is scheduled to be down here as soon as he does come in and repair that.
Let me, if I could tag off what you just said. It's nice having Zach have those multiple talents that he's got. We're going to save a lot of money as we did with Steven on outside third-party vendors. We had some problems with the toilets out at the annex, and he came in and set 2 brand new toilets, did the plumbing for those. The remodel of the kitchen, precinct 1 has been done. The extension service now has a kitchen that will function, I think, for her to do some teaching in that kitchen. We remodeled the bathroom by taking in some of that bathroom that we had out there into the kitchen, so we expanded the size of the kitchen. The hole that was in the roof is no longer there. It's a really nice kitchen. I invite anyone out there to come out and look at your kitchen, and it's going to serve the county extension office and precinct 1 very well. So anyway, that job is complete.
Bring attention to the Young County Junior Livestock Show. I think it's scheduled to begin on the 13th. Is that correct? There is. Okay.
We have a guest today too. This is Victoria Potter. This is Sherry Ashley's daughter, and she's taking a government class, and she's sitting in, learning a little bit about local county government.
Victoria, pleased to have you. I hope you learned a little something.
You sure learn a little something.
It's good to have you here. Nothing else. Does any of the members of the public out here or any other officials have any comment that they'd like to say? Nothing further, we'll move to item number 4, and that is consider the county clerk minutes of previous meetings, those being December the 27th and January the 4th, 2018. Are there any additions, deletions, or corrections?
So moved on both 27th and
We have a motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Rogers, to accept those minutes as presented, or approve those minutes as presented. All in favor? Carried 5-0. Item number 5 is considered offer budget amendments for payment of vouchers.
I don't have any budget amendments.
It's a
I
good
have
thing.
vouchers today, and there is a butane included, so precinct 4 probably the same. Total is $122,311.21. Out of the general fund is $101,881.81. A couple of big ones included in this are the lease for the only annex, which is $11,250, I believe, and then the $24,000 fire contract with the city of Grant.
So moved. I'll second.
We've got a motion by Commissioner Pruitt, second by Commissioner Rogers, to approve the vouchers payable as presented. All in favor? Carried 5-0.
one extension.
Now, that's right, 401. Noting that Commissioner Wiley is abstaining, so.
Okay, I have one other item to talk to you about, well, actually another one. They had to replace, am I right, it's the oldest hot water heater, Mitch? Yeah, the oldest hot water heater that we have not replaced, and the jail finally kicked the bucket. So he got an estimate from Lake Country Plumbing. They actually came a little bit cheaper than what they thought. Installation, everything is $5,471.20. Those big commercials are pretty expensive. It was, the tank itself was $3,800, so. I'd like to ask to take it out of jail development, which is $21,000 in. Yep.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Wiley on the motion, second by Commissioner Pruitt, to,
Yeah, Lake Country Plumbing.
pay for the replacement of hot water heater at the Young County Jail in the amount of $5,471.20 to be taken out of the jail development fund. All in favor? I think that's going to be a 5-0. It's kind of expensive hot water heater.
They're very,
100-gallon. Also, I would like to talk about the ag barn. On this cash position today, there's what, $324. We're not getting a whole lot of rentals on that or anything, and we still have utilities and everything else on it. The treasurer and I talked, we've asked to move some money in there to cover bills we have coming. We're talking about $1,000 out of contingency. Write a check and move it into the ag
Can
barn.
I make a comment on that? What would y'all think about just discontinuing the utilities of that place? Because the rentals does not acquire enough to even keep anything going. If anything, it becomes more of a liability to us than it does anything else. To just discontinue those utilities, the gas and the electricity both, that doesn't drain the water out on it.
if I can add to that, I agree with you, that will precipitate us doing something with the building. But if we could wait until after the next Masonic auction, which is the second weekend in March, So we might have that, so we can make plans for that later on and then do it at that time.
Okay.
What are the uses of that building? Does any 4-H group still utilize that facility?
The archery
Well,
bunch still go out there?
I wouldn't know about that because they don't pay anything.
And the trade Rogers said they had a little clinic out there. His last report last week, they had a go clinic out there.
Oh, well, okay.
There's the old one.
Yeah, they opened.
Or they
I don't
have
think the utilities are as much as they used to be, but
What are the utilities running?
I could go pull the line on it and tell you,
It used to be pretty
for
expensive.
not having much on, yeah, because when they run it, you know, in the summertime, those units,
Yeah.
like the electricity and out of the bill will spend as much as $300 to $500, but I can go pull for a year and see what we ran.
I was wondering if we should put a lock on the electric box or something until someone rents it. But it shouldn't be running that kind of
Put
electricity.
the utilities on a demand basis?
Well, that's probably what we're on, we're probably on the demand as it is.
I can pull it, I can pull the line for you.
If everything's shut off and people leave, there shouldn't be anything running.
Yeah.
I think it'll run $250 or $300 all the way up to $500.
this is commercial.
What the minimum
Yeah,
charge is.
it's considered commercial, instead of governmental.
You can't have the water on if we don't have the heat.
I agree, it shouldn't be that high.
Yeah, it runs pretty hard.
So you need some money in that.
We need some money in there if we're gonna, you know, I don't, say I
If we
don't know
don't
how
use it,
much.
it'll just be sitting.
If we don't use it, it'll be there.
What you recommend we put in?
You recommend $1,000 contingency?
I'll make a motion in, we'll just put 1,000 up contingency into it. See what happens from that point.
Consider it, Mark.
It'll last a little bit. Once we get some high bills.
We've got to
People
put
use
it,
it more in the spring and the summer than they do in the winter.
Yeah,
Yeah, the hot summer months and the cold winter months are,
yeah.
We got a motion by Commissioner Wiley. I'll second that.
we do need to put our heads together and see what we need to do with that.
sure do.
It's more of a.
I need to auction it off for scrap metal.
need to
We
do
talk
something
about it
with
every year during budget
We
time.
need to stop kicking the can.
Yeah, we need to make a decision,
It's not a big leak, but it's a leak.
yeah.
Okay, that's in the amount of $1,000 to be transferred from the contingency fund to the Ag Barn Fund.
Yes, sir.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried 5-0.
That's all I have.
Item number 7 is consider the extension of agent request for reimbursement, that being Miranda Bevel,
We got 6.
Six.
6. Consider treasurer's financial reports, updates, and securities on pledges.
2 million.
Excuse me.
It's okay, I had September through November books done, and after the end of September, we collected about $260,000 in receivables that went back to September. Everything looks really good. We collected in January, this is December, $2,396,949 in taxes. And everything looks good except for that.
Is this money market here, or is this what we had left over? from-
Yes, we had to move some money out of there, back and move into the,
But this is what we had left over from fiscal year 16.
here's September. So, oh yeah, well, this was,
This right here should be it.
yeah,
Because this was when we moved this over to here to make
right,
that.
yes.
So we should have had $423,549 left over from 16.
Well, yeah, but we had moved some money out of that CD back up into the money market because we had, that was adjusting after all of the murder trial and all that. But all in all, the county's finances look good. We were pretty close. We didn't run negative and too many items on the fund balances in September.
So we're closed out for 17?
Yes.
I believe so.
No more money coming in, no more money going out.
How much surplus do we have?
I mean, I don't know how you want to consider it on that report right there. There's a,
How would you consider it?
well, I mean, we were good.
Good.
We had about probably 200,000 left in the year.
So we got to put it over in there.
We moved it from the money market back to the general and then back, we can move
Where
it
it
back.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
We lived within our
It's
means.
good to have it to move it.
Yeah, and that our insurance has made a world of difference in the whole county's disposition. I mean,
How's that?
yes.
I make a motion we accept the treasurer's financial report.
I'll second that.
And we also
Ma'am?
paid off all of the.
Cheryl, on the, how many times did we actually amend the bottom line of the budget, if any, through 17?
Gosh.
Through 17,
Of the budget,
yeah.
I didn't really change the budget.
Did we ever change the bottom line of the budget from the adoption?
No, we moved
it from line to line.
Yeah, I think it moves it through there when we move it through the money market, because I use that and it'll show it in the general. But,
But we have moved money back into the money market, so it should have been about even.
Should have balanced out.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna balance.
Is that showing some deficit spending in like precinct 1 with the FEMA project and
Yeah, so you're gonna show that because
where it
your
wasn't
money's
really
up
paid
in
out of
your
budgeted
revenue.
money?
I'll give you this report and you can look at this if you like.
That'd be great.
This is yeah, this is the actual year-to-date for September. So it has all the lines.
Thank you.
Are we complete with all of our grant funds? We got all that,
Got what?
all of our grant funds completed?
No, we haven't received all the money yet. It's in the works, but we haven't received it.
Right, precinct 3 FEMA money, I went through, passed all of the federal auditors, I passed the state auditors, now it's in a 7-point. They look through, I have to meet a 7-point criteria, so far I've met 5, so I'm down to 2 on this one, and they have started, this one's gone, precinct 1 has gone to the federal auditors. But if it goes as well as I've done with precinct 3, we should, not very long from now, be getting that money. See, $99,000 that I turned in, 99,000 and some change, that part has been approved.
That's
So,
precinct 3.
precinct 3,
So we'll get 70.
I'm gonna give, what did I tell you?
73.
$73,777.43.
75%.
Yeah, yeah, he wrote it, yeah. So I'm down to the last 2 little points, and he said it looks great. So,
Since we're on that budgeting matters, how many of our employees got the $1,500 stipend because of their deductibles on health insurance?
I would have to go look at that.
It might be in
Might
It
there.
might be in
What
that.
line would it be under?
We didn't
012.
actually give as many stipends this year as we did last.
Didn't.
And the cool thing about that money keeps rolling over year after year.
Yes.
Okay, I'll look for it. Thank you.
The employees have done great with the insurance, and I'm thinking insurance is going to be a plus for us so far.
Good.
Okay, item number 6, we have a motion by Commissioner Wiley, a second by Commissioner Sykes to approve Treasury Financial Report and updates on security pledges. I think the security pledges were,
$2,635,989.
yeah. All in favor? Carried 5-0. Okay, now, item number 7, consider extension agent's request for reimbursement, that being Miranda Rebel, 490.02, and Justin Rogers, 114.49.
I would move that we approve those reimbursements as requested.
Second. We have a motion by Commissioner Sykes, a second by Commissioner Rogers to approve those reimbursements as requested. All in favor?
She cooked a meal on the new stove yet?
Huh?
Have they cooked anything on the new stove yet?
Not yet. Not yet. We're sure anticipating. Unless it's pickled okra or something.
You don't need another shirt. All of them.
That'd be good. I don't know what the smell would be like of the vinegar.
And then cook some liver and onions in there.
Item number 8 is consider miscellaneous expense reimbursement of $154 to Susan Smith, Young County Historical Commission. With those requests, paperwork's in your packet.
Are those normal requests? Is that a budgeted item?
It's not a part of the
No.
budget, they have their own account, we didn't ever used to approve them, and now we do.
Okay. I would move that we approve that reimbursement.
There's only one question here is where it says David Donnell donation link. Is he donating $100 for it, or is he?
I'm not sure of that. I suppose that that's what that's gonna be. She paid for that, out of her personal funds.
That's a good question. Is that 154 include that $100 donation?
He's gonna be donate that, I suppose that much, which will be donated to Young County. And that will be received in that, on the fashion of that donation.
So was that a $254 expense?
No,
Or should we only be supporting $54?
No,
well,
she paid it, he was
this is
paying
gonna
it
come out
back
of
to
this
the.
total fund, $154.
Yeah, then the motion stands.
That's just a question I had on
I
that.
understand. Good
I
question.
saw that too. Evidently, it's not, that's not.
We don't want to
funded.
reduce anybody's efforts to help pay expenses.
Well, isn't that $54, but that donation.
I'll second that.
Do we have a motion by Commissioner Sipes and a second by Commissioner Wiley to approve the $154 expense reimbursement to Susan Smith, paid out of the Young County Historical Commission fund? All in favor? Carried 5-0. Item number 9 is discuss December activity reports for the jail and the sheriff's office. Travis? Captain Netterville, John?
Morning. All right, start with the sheriff's office patrol. Not a whole lot to really talk about, except that our arrests were down a little bit. It was also right after the roundup we had that was very successful. And I think people were just kind of laying low in the month of December, so. We also had 2 deputies out for pretty much that whole month, which put us in a good bind right there as far as productivity. So, we still had a lot of, we added another line too, of what our minimum amount of fees generated by serving the civil process, which I believe is going up this month to $90. It'll increase a little bit.
So these 7 arrests are generated by those civil processes?
There's no, I I don't believe that the 7 arrests was by civil process. Civil process, most time, all our civil process is just going out and giving them like, divorce papers or, you know, it's never, we don't do the precepts, which is the indictments that they have for grand jury. We hand them out to them. But it's not really the part of the, I mean, our civil process is more civil stuff. You know, like
That's some of what constable needs to be doing.
constables, the constables will do, that's their job time, a lot of it is doing the civil process. We do a lot of the civil process ourselves, no matter who's in office, but,
That's not high, just because we don't have that.
a lot of it's gonna be because we don't have anyone in Albany at this time doing any, but that's just, it's not gonna be that high. We still do a lot of civil process.
That was my question, is that a constable's job?
Well, like I said, it's been, as far as I can ever remember, and Matt can even say this too, I mean, we've always done civil process in sheriff's office. But it's not like, I mean, we don't do, you know, when Freddie was over there in Albany, he did a lot of civil process himself. But we still, there's just a lot of civil process that we have.
Is he doing it for the sheriff's office, or is he just doing it for the county?
He's doing it for the county.
He did a lot of the JP ones over there.
Eventually they start on DP then.
I guess just about any civil process that we brought to you delivered.
Sheriff
or
or
the sheriff's department.
Or the constables, either one. And like I said, there's so much of it in the job duties of the constable, they have a lot also. They're overflow, I mean, we're gonna get the civil process.
You're working with only, you're working with the big deal.
Yeah, we are.
Short
In fact, we just, he's letting me know whenever they are short, and whenever they're not gonna have anybody, we're covering up for them.
Are we charging them?
No.
Why not?
Want that, and
And that's what I was gonna tell y'all that, Charles Wright Senior, the one we caught Bob's passed away Saturday night. Yeah, so, so, you know, I don't know any of the details yet, Raven's supposed to let me know.
I'm sorry.
He's a good guy, you know. But to answer your question, yeah, we're helping them out, trying to, help them whenever they're shorthanded. They do have a female, I know that they hired. Okay, you're gonna have to hang on a minute. All right, on the jail report, 68 right now is our jail count. Seems like it's been kind of low right now. That's exactly what Mitch tells me every time I say that. So, we have sent some people off. A lot of people went to TDC. We're not housing any, doesn't look like we did any, was not December for Albany, just held up the ground, PD. Nothing really just stands out, which is good. Calls from inmates housed from other counties.
What we receive versus what we think our expenses are.
Correct. We spent, the first one's our expense, what it costs us to hold them. The second's what we bill, and that's the last part of what we actually make out of that.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty good. I like that you did that.
yeah.
But that right now, we're holding 3 for Baylor County.
And it looks like we'll be holding for maybe for a while.
When we gotta do it, probably want to, right? But they just don't have a whole lot of it.
They don't have a whole lot, and they also do, you know, Stevens County, they take them over there too. so.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if their average state population would be one.
I'm kind of agree with you.
So,
It's good though. good clean living over there.
Not many people.
Not many people.
Well, I get a good month on both. Sheriff's and jail.
Right. Look pretty good.
Good month. Usually when it's cold like that, nobody gets out started.
Well, that, like I said, I really believe in the roundup just kind of.
Is that the same one you had?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you got, think about
It's
it.
just an extra.
It's just a picture.
Hey, I need that, she already had one, I need that one back.
He needs that one back.
Put it on my paper.
No.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
I don't, that's unusual. It's not very good.
Oh, and I will let y'all know too.
We paid a lot of them after.
We were supposed to send 2 deputies to K-9 school yesterday, but since the weather that we had back a couple weeks ago, it pushed everything, so we had to send them on this Sunday to get certified, so everything's going good on the K-9 part. Just let y'all kind of be aware of what's going on.
Except the dog.
Actually, we ended up with, we got a deal with this K-9 group down in Laurel, Mississippi, and they ended up giving us 2 dogs, one for free and one for the price of the one. So we got, buy one, get one free, more or less.
I understand it.
Both we want a dog.
He never wore an eye, but he's.
We say they have
That eye's
that
I don't know about what the government exchange
Well, then
means.
we'll have some kind of process to improve your, what is the requirement? Through an acceptance thing,
Yeah.
with regard to that, maybe even some kind of interlocal.
With them? All right.
Government, is it government?
It's not, no, it's just a private home that I'm aware of. I'll talk to them, see, make sure. Let you know. That's where we're at on that deal. So far, right now, we've had a lot of our equipment we still have from previous years, so I'm making that work out. Try to keep that cost down.
Keep them going.
Thanks.
Very good.
Okay, very good. Discussion, item on, no action necessary. Item number 10 is discuss the insurance settlement regarding SO's vehicle that was damaged or total, I guess you'd say, recent accident.
I have been in email communication with Billy Hughes, and we have written several letters to our adjuster. Marcia's been in touch always, as she does. We have gotten an increase in the truck market value. We have got loss of use payment. We are getting the graphics and the equipment changeover paid for. And Marcia informed me this morning, something I totally forgot was the towing that was involved in that.
I didn't.
Okay. And, so, going back to when we were talking about originally settling, towing wasn't there, the graphics wasn't there, the equipment changeover wasn't there, the value wasn't, it hadn't been increased. So we've come through these negotiations in a lot finer position than we were when we started. So,
What's the total value here?
okay, the truck value went from 21 to 23,000 and change. The graphics are going to be paid for, which is $425. The equipment changeover is right at $3,400 thereabouts.
Yes, sir.
I don't have these numbers right in front of me, so I'm giving you kind of approximations. Loss of use is near $1,400 on it, and the towing was
125.
$125. So, anybody got a calculator? I don't have it.
I didn't add my hand.
Graphics, did you get that?
But you know, another thing is, like, when we hadn't even made a payment on it, so this pickup is not paid off. And we did that lease, we've gotta pay that off.
Understand, we got 30,000 miles of use out of it though. Before it got run over.
So did you add another about 5,000 or 6,000 to it?
We
I
owe.
think it's been $2,000 for it. And we also got a settlement figure for retaining the salvage.
Okay, is that number changed from our last meeting?
I
No.
think
The only thing that's changed since our last meeting is the addition of the graphics and the equipment changeover, which is about $3,900, and the tow. So about $4,000 additional since the last meeting.
So it has changed since last year.
Little-
Yes, yeah.
Little bit better.
Yeah, you need to add the graphics, the equipment, and the towing since last meeting. Has been negotiated since the last meeting.
Regardless of that matter, those vehicles have been ordered, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
We authorized those previously.
Yes, sir.
Or they have been?
What's the figure we owe on that vehicle?
The payoff on that pickup, let me go get that contract, because we hadn't even made one payment on it.
We paid down on it from the previous, but
Yeah, let me get that contract.
it was 25 or 25, something like that.
The original cost
Yeah.
28, something, and I think it was 60.
Almost $1,400.
I think it was 6 we put down on there,
So we're gonna
It really should be
at least
increasing.
the plus, not the negative. After all.
If
But
you,
they're gonna say that.
no, because see, that's about 23 for the vehicles.
Plus 4,000 for the,
No, we're gonna take the money for the graphics, got to go on the new one.
Right.
And the money for the exchange of the equipment.
Putting us back where we were.
So we're still back to square one. The only thing we can put on that is the loss, the 1,400.
And the towing.
I get about 25, 6 or 7 we can put on the deal, so we're all right.
Should be okay.
Yeah. It should be back to zero.
Gentlemen, from where I'm sitting too, I'm thinking that that truck is worth every bit of that $6,000 as it sits, even as it's wrecked. So I wish you would all consider retaining the salvage, putting it through the auction system. Something maybe we've never tried. I don't know if it's just a lack of wanting to go through the trouble or not, but I think we get some more money out of it.
We financed 21,936, so I don't know how much interest, I don't know what a payoff is
Will
on.
we make one payment?
We haven't made a
I think the last payment payoff I had was like 22.8 something.
Okay, so that had a little bit of interest.
Yeah, it had some interest on it.
I had emailed Billy the other day.
What's
So
the
we're
schedule
gonna
payment?
be-
When are we
we're gonna be
pay
good.
that first payment?
Well, the first payment was already due, but Billy told me not to make it because it got wrecked before the payment was due. So he said, no, so what we owe is,
Okay, well, what we can do then is take that money on that paved money, we're gonna pay, put it down on what we're gonna do on this one of the cruisers. Right? Instead of taking the money, the payment money, we're gonna put on pickup, we take the interest money and pay it off.
Okay.
okay.
And we're gonna have
That's what I was
nearly
thinking.
$2,000 left
Put it on
over on
that.
it.
Yeah.
Added to what the payment is, to it, to the down payment on
So the lease
Yeah,
payment,
that'll all go for replacement vehicle.
it. Yeah,
the payment's about $4,700.
yeah.
So
I think
that
about
includes the
6,000,
salvage?
something like that.
See, if we take the salvage, you'll only be getting just a little under $20,000.
It's 19 something.
19 something. So we really need to make a decision here.
Not any action necessarily to be taken with them.
Well, we need to get with the adjuster and make a settlement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
decide what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
So,
We need to decide.
because last time we kind of left it in the air about whether you're gonna keep it,
But
fix
the,
it.
yeah,
We'll
the
table
adjuster's
this,
ready for us.
That'll be tabled until the next meeting, until we have a settlement statement from the insurance company.
Okay? Then what statement are we gonna get? Retaining salvage or not
You said-
retaining
You
salvage?
said we gotta have a settlement, we need some kind of formal settlement.
No, we need to tell him what we want to do in settlement so he can figure the settlement for us.
Yeah,
We can't figure the settlement until we tell him what this court wants to do.
because he didn't know if we wanted to keep it for salvage or.
Right, that's the
if we
question.
wanted to just
Retain
pay us
salvage or
and
not
pay
retain
it.
salvage?
Yeah.
Okay, that's item listed here on the discussion only, so as not,
And that, the way it's listed on the agenda, then will necessitate us taking it to the next meeting. what you're saying?
As of, we can't take any action on it.
Just a gavel, sir. Okay.
So we need to put that as an action item next time.
Yes. In between now and then, gentlemen, start thinking about how you want to handle that retention of salaries.
The issue is whether to keep, pick up, put it up for sale, or whether to let it move.
Let them have it.
Right. We'll determine how much money we get or what we do. Well,
Some of it's part.
Sure, I'll get you. Go home. Save shotgun.
What about the burn ban?
What about it?
I'm good.
What does it stop?
No action?
No action.
Okay, last item is an adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Judge, I meant to, during the open session, to be sure and tell everybody we have the liability issues for supervisors, department heads, and elected officials. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock in Michelle.
How long will that be?
It depends on how many questions are asked. A couple of hours, I would say. But it's really, it really would be beneficial.
It's gonna be a totally different one from what we had the last
Yes.
month before last month.
First to last month. This
And
is
it's here.
Yes.
This is tomorrow.
9 o'clock.
O'clock right tomorrow. Be there, be square.
Supervisor training, or is Michelle gonna do that?
Michelle will do that also.
Do it only here, she won't have to, so.
That's what, yes, what I'm hoping. But that's on the code.
But we're gonna start here at
Pardon me?
9 o'clock.
Yes, 9 o'clock, in the county courtroom. I did send out an email to the supervisor, but I just wanted to,
Yeah, I saw that email. Okay, we've got a motion by Commissioner Wiley,
Yes, second.
Commissioner Pruitt on second, for adjournment, all in favor?
Sure.
Carried 5-0.